Good morning. Let's have a little chat. For YouTube, I don't want to do it this way, but it's today with the time. It's just got to be done this way. I'm driving to Avon, Colorado, which would be Beaver Creek. Some of you would know it as. We'll take a quick look at the TP too. I wasn't going to show you that, but since I turned the video on just by chance right there, I want to just take a quick look in there, and then I got something I want to importantly talk to you. This isn't about life. This is about this. There's a new pile of sticks right there. They're all over this guy's property. It's an amazing thing. He doesn't make the piles. They do. You guys, I filmed this the other day really good. He hasn't been in his seat this morning, so you can't really see it, but you've seen it in other videos recently. He has 3 new sticks, and there's a new seat underneath it. And it'll snow, and then within a couple hours in the snow, that seat will all be melted. It's snowing right now. Like, it just got done snowing, so I don't think he's been out there yet. Now, what I want to talk about is them, because now that I've seen, there's a really good video online that I've seen. That's because it's when other people can start getting what I'm doing, then it's it helps me talk about it out loud, like the harder things to talk about. And now that I'm seeing real video of how these shadow guys do it, it's exactly what I show you in almost every single video. They don't move. I've been trying to explain this to the world, and people's eyeballs I want to say are rolling around, but they're just falling out of their head. Nobody listens. Everything I say is a fact. I literally take the information given to me by beings and pass it on to you. It's as simple as that. I'll never lie. I'm the only one in the world that's in this subject that thinks about the future. Everyone's out there lying and blah, 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 like nothing's ever going to happen in this. I came along and shut down at least 100 people immediately. They just disappeared off the face of the earth because they weren't thinking that could be possible, that someone might actually get further in this. And you're thinking, and I'm thinking the same thing right now. Also, this is what it is. No, we're just in another stage. Listen, you guys, nothing in the world stays the way it is. It's always going to get better, or sometimes worse, but it's always going to be expanded. It's never going to just stay the same. That's not what this world is. There's a never-ending story to just about everything. I'm making this up, but yeah, like in a sense, you guys, I'm telling you, the rabbit hole goes deeper than anything your brain can process. I promise, okay? How do I know what your brain can process? Because we all are basically the same. I mean, yes, some people are better at it than others, and a lot of you are way better at it than me. I'm not even saying I'm good at it. I just know this subject. That's where the ego is. Nowhere else. I'm a really humble, nice, kind Christian person that would do anything for anyone. I would give you the shirt off my back anytime you want it. As soon as I put the new shirt on, you can have that one too. Okay, but when it comes to this, I don't have quite as much of a sense of humor. I'm very serious. In fact, I do actually, but I'm very serious about this. And because it's too unbelievable. If you have been and seen what I have, but you guys check this video. I'm doing this on the road, but I'll post the link. In fact, I did so any Facebookers can go to Colorado Bigfoot and check out this video. I don't know who took it. I don't know any of the details yet. I'll find out. I just happened to come across it on my own. No one even said it to me. I was just, I think it gets, over years, the algorithms start to mold, what you're watching, I guess. I don't know. So other people had seen it. I knew immediately. I didn't have to have any information. I knew it was real because I have seen the same thing. You guys, I'm the only one in the world, okay, that's going to tell you they've seen the same thing. There's a couple other people, but not as far as someone that is known, like a public person that does this, okay? So there's probably people. So if you're one of those people like, Mark, I've done this, great, but nobody knows that you have. I have a history in this. Let's put it that way. Anyone that has a history in this subject that lots of other people know about can't tell you, okay? I'm the one that's going to tell you because I've seen it with my own eyes. In fact, I don't like to tell you anything that I haven't seen, except for how crazy it really is. How insane were we really live? You guys, look, I'm getting to what I want to talk about, but there's some things in between. It's one of the reasons people are always arguing, okay? Flat Earth, double Earth. You ever seen the 2 Earths? You ever see FDIC? They have 3 Earths, the 3 symbols. We have round earth, flat earth. Everyone's arguing. But remember, the people that will claim this aren't just making it up. Like, they have incredible amounts of information. Because here's the answer to all of that, okay? Mark, what shape is the earth? What's your stance? I'm like, look, first of all, it doesn't matter. It's the last thing you should be worrying about. The only reason it does really matter is because it just adds into the deception. It all fits in for a reason. Because I think to ultimately deceive everyone, it's intricate. It's not easy. It's over what I believe to be a long, long time. Generations and generations of your grandfathers have been passing along this false information. That's why we believe it so wholeheartedly. Also, because who would have known? Who would have thought that we live in some false thing, some made-up thing just for us? Now, I think it's up to you. I think some people need to make a decision really soon. Do you want it? It's almost like the movie The Matrix. Because you are in a matrix. I promise you. Okay. Now, whether you're I don't think that you're some baby somewhere plugged in like in the movie, but like I think you're you. Okay. But where you live is in a sense a matrix. It's not simple. It's a very complicated thing that would blow your mind. But if you're just playing Xbox in New Jersey and you're listening to this and you're rolling your eyeballs, I cannot even put into words how stupid you are, okay? I'm really just done with the people with empty knowledge rolling their eyeballs. You've never accomplished anything in your life. Start to listen and trust other people. Stop discrediting people that are badass that know exactly what they're doing, that have given up their entire lives, girlfriends, everything. There's a cop right there. I have no seatbelt. He's looking right at me. Let's see. Let me get my seatbelt on. What are you talking about? I had it on. You know what I find with cops? Just tell them the truth. Like, you're not submitting. We need cops. Just be part of the program. When you pulled over, don't be like, oh, did you have a reason to pull me over? Have you guys seen these videos? Like, these people are delusional. Like, where these sovereign citizens are getting their information, it's a mind blower to me. Like, get your supervisor and blah blah blah. I mean, you really think this is going to get you somewhere? Just be cool. That's you look to make it in the system. You got to play along. Like, just because it's not real and you still can't. You got to just play along with it. I'm obsessed with this. What they did right here. Sorry I didn't get it out in time, but right there they redid the whole tree, and they're doing all of this across the bank. There's no flooding and there's no waters here. I'm at the top of the world. This is where the water comes from. Okay, we don't flood here. The only way that this water could ever flood over the sides, remember, this is where the water starts, is if there was like a jam, like a iceberg jam or something, which doesn't really ever happen. So let's talk about this. Let me give you the view, because that way. Yeah, you don't want to see me. Listen to that stuff. Carlos got a timestamp. I can't do it. Carlos, the 2 seats that are down there. So let me explain really quickly, okay? I'm not talking necessarily about Bigfoot, Sasquatch, these open-faced dudes that, have been portrayed in movies and are talked about in just every single aspect of your life. Everywhere you go, you will hear the word Bigfoot. It's not an accident, okay? How could something be so popular that's a lie? It cannot be. In fact, almost every single thing has some truth to it. I don't want to use the wrong words because people don't understand. Basically, every myth has some truth to it. Just about every myth. I'm not talking about cartoon. Even some cartoons have truth in them. But I'm not saying Bugs Bunny, but like a leprechaun. There's truth to it. Gnomes, all real. It's all real. Fairies. Okay, none of that stuff is made up. It's all real. But just think about how easy it is. You've just simply been born into a world of deception. That's it. You guys, your Bible tells you, in the Bible, not many Christians know this, which tells me you're not reading your Bible, okay? The earth, God says it, the earth is always evil. Look at that leaning trident. You live on an earth of evil. So I don't understand why you think everything's good. You literally live amongst bad, deception, and evil, okay? Nothing is here for you to help you. You have to do it on your own. That's God's way. Remember, this isn't your one thing. Like, oh, that's not the God I want. You know, he let my daughter die. Believe me, this is just a test. You're just here. You're going on. This is nothing. Don't worry. Don't be so concerned about what God is doing and how fair it is to you. You'll understand that when you're dead. I promise you. How do I know this? Because I know it. They tell me. I know that the second you die, you're going to be like, well, I don't want to say that. I was going to say the second you die, you're going to say, holy sh. But that's probably what you won't say. You know, you're going to see, you'll know everything immediately. The reason you don't, I'm telling you, this is all a fact. This very little of this is an opinion. Okay? The reason that you struggle, even the biggest believers, is because of this body. Okay, this is an avatar that you're using. This is a computer that you're using. That's all it is. You're a computer. You're a growing computer, a living and dying computer. Even when we used to live till we were 600, you know, that's when we had the other part of our brain. Obviously, that's when we were living. I believe that was a long, long time ago. Personally, that's an opinion. Who the hell knows? Who the heck knows? I think these changes weren't with the flood. I believe it happened way before that. Long, long time. So this is, you know, you're talking, you know, a couple hundred grandfathers ago. This kind of stuff started, give or take, you know, 100 grandfathers. It's been a long time in that is my opinion. Check this out. I just cannot get over this. I'm obsessed with this. I can't drive here. Sorry, I can't give you a better view. I'm either too zoomed in or it's too blurry. Waiting for February, I think it's 18th. They haven't given an official date yet for the Galaxy 23 Ultra. I highly recommend. I have not had the phone. I already know, though, because it's going to be the best phone that's ever been out, especially with camera. The iPhone, you guys, is a cheap phone, okay? Most of the people listening to me, don't get offended, because a lot of other people that are listening to me right now are on an iPhone. You don't know better. You've always had it. You were told to buy the phone, so you did. You just think you made the decision. They decide, okay? An example. Nothing is viral, okay? They decide what you're going to see. They decide what is viral, not you, okay? You will never make a decision. You will never have a viral video, ever, okay? You'll be lucky if 5 of your friends hit the like button. This is the way it's become, okay? Nothing is viral. Nothing will happen unless they decide that it's okay. I promise you. Now, you might be able to pull off something out of a miracle where they let it through, but it's very, very unlikely. You only let through unless it's extremely unique, like, some crazy video that just enough people share it on their own, which hardly happens ever, or they let you through. There is no such thing as a viral, okay? There is, but not on its own. What do you think about that? Let me finish this video, but I'm going to pull over because I want to zoom up here. So, and I want to tell you about the shadow people. So, you guys, the trick is, okay, I've been telling you for years. I have shown you literally 2,000, maybe, I don't even know, thousands of times, okay? Thousands in videos. I've shown you how, even in fact, right where I'm pulling up is one of the best ones. He was right up there, standing. He had a fake, we call them fake trees. Let me zoom before I talk, because I want to, just in case. Here, let me turn off this. It's hard. You guys are going to have to bear with the shaking. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to see that up there, you'll have to. I haven't spent a lot of time here, but I haven't seen anything there yet this year, this winter. Oops, sorry. Right there. Just look at their thing. Look at the tops. Anywhere you see a top, they're there. Okay, I've shown you this before, but remember, there's new people. So I also want to take the time to, and I'll go into the being. I want to re-thank people that, sometimes I try not to repeat too much. Like you're going to see some stuff because no one saw it. I'm shadow banned and censored. That's why I have to but I try to pull clips that you haven't seen from the day. Like, I got to put Holy Cross back in there. I got to put seats. People don't see it. I get messages just from yesterday's video. Like, Mark, I can't believe I've been watching you and I've never seen this stuff. I'm like, how do you not see it? Like, they don't get notifications. They will. The best stuff I do, as soon as I put it out, it doesn't get seen. Nobody sees it. That's why I know there's a hand in this beyond just people. We live in something. They censor themselves too. They only want a certain amount of people to know. They pick and choose through energy. It all happens immediately. There's no time frame like there is with people. Everything is fast. Their time is different, even though it has to be the same, in my opinion. It's still different. They go about it differently. It could be because they live longer. I'm not sure. They're not in a rush like we are, right? We're in a rush for everything. This is part of the problem. See, we're not living the lives that we were originally meant to live. So we are all frustrated. It's all of us, okay? The people that are walking around, I'm so happy. Oh my God, that. It's like, look, man, just stop faking it, okay? We're just sick of it. It's like the Instagram post. All Instagram is all happy. So you're telling me the whole world is only happy? Where's the guy posting, oh man, today sucks? You know, it's always some bullshit. We're all tired of the bullshit. The fake postings, the fake things that, look what you were doing yesterday. And, you know, photos are so deceiving. It's a crazy thing. And I've been trying to present what I do in the greatest of realities, which believe it or not is easy because you don't have to do anything else, but it's also difficult. Like I've told people, I could have presented, you guys, I could have been unknown. I could have came in this a whole different way and thrown a bunch of money behind this and put music and hired professional editors, and I'd probably be a multimillionaire. But I wanted to do this real. I didn't want to be a sellout. I wanted to my idea of this was much different. When you're honest, when you're part of the crew, when you're friends with everybody, when you're not on a pedestal and you're just appreciate being that there's anyone there listening to you, this gets you nowhere. You have to have 5,000 followers but follow no one. You have to not respond to anybody. You have to play the role. You cannot be like me. But I will never change that because I don't want to do this unless I can be a part of everyone, because that's all I am, is just everyone. I'm just a common nobody that found this. That's it. Nothing more. And I forgot because I'm looking at one of my spots. I've done this before because this is the way I go to the post office and I can't help but to stop. So they did a new structure right there, which was there the last time I zoomed in. They always have these in there, like the real feel gold, like stuff that just couldn't be an accident. Look at that, it's a trident. They're always right in there, right there. And then I want you to look, I'll zoom in and I want you to look at, because I can't point, look at the sideways floating trident. But when the snow is on the trees, you can really see their work. This is work they're not really trying to impress anyone with. They don't want anyone to look over there and be like, why is that like that? They were right on that bank last time I was here, right in there, completely invisible. So let's talk about it then on the video. You guys, these black shadow guys, they can be right there. I have stood right next to them and they'll wait a lot of times. Usually they get out of the view. So that's why when I see him, like I'll see him right over there. I'll go there, he's gone. In this video that I posted on Facebook today, you can literally watch what happens. He's standing right next to the guy. The guy's like walking right here like this. And I knew immediately, like not even seeing the guy, just by looking at the environment the guy was in, that he was right in their spot. Like, I know. You want to trust me on something? I know that better than anyone in this world. I can look at a picture and know more about them than anyone in this world. What do you think about that? Look at that. Tried it. I forgot what one was. Oh, so he's attached. The second he knew he was seen, he went, whew, but he went so fast that as soon as he went this way, there was no coming out the other side. He went into their magic. I have explained this to you literally 1,000 times because I've seen it with my own eyes multiple times and captured it on video. And at the same time, determined while I saw them do this, that they cannot see each other either. Okay? So this is, no researcher in the world will be able to tell you this except me. I promise you, and it's a fact. While they're doing this, they cannot see each other either. Okay, so yes, if they're inside, so that's why they're all together. All the time span people know. They see them all bunched up, holding each other's hands on top of each other. That's what a totem pole is. Okay, another thing I've determined that I'll never get credit for, where totem poles come from, the unseen world. Okay, not from the Indians. It's all them. They just put one in the middle of my town, and it's all their faces. I told you, you live in a world that you don't understand. It's all happening right now around you. How is it me? How come, like, other people get to do amazing things, and people are just like, oh my God, we believe everything you say. Everything I say is the truth and real, except no one's going to believe me. So of course I feel like I'm the one stuck doing this. I don't get some great deal where, I found something exciting where the whole world's going to love me. No, they're going to hate you first. No one likes anyone to tell them something differently than what they've been taught. No one wants anything changed. It's people are psychotic. Now there is about half of the world that does. It's about a 50-50 thing. You have 50-50 on making this I am making up. But in my opinion, I think most people would agree. Half of the world is pretty cool, and the other half are literally out of this world, religion-wise, and just everyday walking around lunatics, okay? That's a 50-50 thing. I mean, maybe I'm a lunatic to someone else. I don't think so. You know why? Because what I try not to be is a hypocrite. Like, I get it. Like, I can't just say this from my standpoint. I have to look at myself, too. But I do. I'm a kind, nice person that has an open mind and is willing to accept anybody in any opinion. I don't want to go out and kill other people in other religions. I want to be their best friend. Because if they don't believe in Jesus and God, I'm not going to not like them. I might like them. I might want to hang out with that guy more that day because he's so fun. He's got a great personality but like I tell you though, as far as like if I'm celibate basically, I'm not dating, but because of where I live and what I'm doing, I need my 100% focus. All I need to hear is, you mean you're going to do another Bigfoot video? Like that second I heard that, I'd probably go to prison. No, I wouldn't. That wouldn't hurt anybody ever. But you know what I mean? Like I know to be by myself in this. I know to keep doing what I'm doing, and I know I can't leave here. They told me don't leave, because if I leave here, it won't happen. What I can do is parlay what I'm doing here, and then other people can manifest that in other places. But you'll never find that information. Like, you'll see. Just wait till this summer, and I will show you all of that, and all this amazing new things will happen this summer. And then people will start to duplicate that in other places. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to sound, but you know what it is? It's not ego. It's frustration. I'm getting sick and tired of being so excited about something that happened to me and going home and then being greeted by just some lunatic on Facebook. Like, literally, you can look at their faces. Like, these people are insane. Like, just the way they look, the way, with giant rings in their ear. Am I judging? A little bit, because I don't know how you could look like that and be rational. Okay, like a person that most of the world is going to relate to. You're not. You're a psycho. If you put rings in your ears this big, something's wrong with you. I don't care what your excuse is. Okay, do I care? There's a guy I see every day. He has that. I don't care. I love the guy, but something's wrong with him. Like I know it. I see him every day. He's like something severely. Is there some emotions there? Am I judging? No, but if you're gonna put loops, if you're a white boy from Pennsylvania and you got loops in your ears this big, I mean, I don't know. I mean, to each his own, but to me that's a little bit strange. Okay, I'm just being honest. I think most of you would agree. Just try to be a little bit, like, go with the flow a little, like, as far as just being a human being, right? Don't worry about rules, just be a human. One of the best places in the world right up there. There's a $15 or $20 million house right there, and it all surrounds their house. The most colossal 200-foot structures. I mean, I don't know how they could look in the woods and not know. The only thing I can come up with is they're just so rich and so self-absorbed. Like, they just would never even think. remember, that's when you're real happy in this world. So if you have $1 billion in this world, you're not looking for Bigfoot. You're totally happy. I've told people this before. I'll end this. This is monotonous. I love you guys. But I've told people this before. If you're, well, you know what? Look, let me show you this tree. You guys know what I'm going to say anyway. Because if I keep going with that, I'll never stop. I'm also feel blessed is the same time as I feel frustrated. Because to be involved with these guys, there's nothing in the world. That's what people don't understand. I'm showing them. We're talking about like a random comment on Facebook. We're showing them the most amazing thing they could ever see in their life. More important than your baby being born, practically. As far as importance goes, it is. Like, it's in a sense, it's because you're not important. The world's important. You know what I mean? So individually, yeah, we're important, but not like in other words, if I die I'm talking about me basically. If I die right now about the unseen world, look at that structure. That's unreal. There's another one right there. That one behind is the best. They're all right here. I think they're coming out of there over here because this is where I filmed the Avatar up there. And then if you look up that river, that way, you have to be going that way, there's that giant white stick that's just leaning in the middle of on a boulder in the middle all by itself, and it goes up in the air and squiggles all the way up in the air. They put it there. I showed you that. So, these beings, remember, where's the movement? Where's the water source? Where's this? Where's that? Stop asking these ridiculously stupid default questions, okay? No question you're going to ask is going to be covered on their side. You don't have to worry about their water source. You don't have to worry about anything because nothing they do is like you. Okay, I cannot emphasize this enough. That's why we have no conflicting interests. That's why there's no war going on. They are different. They were made by God himself to coexist differently. I believe they play a huge biblical role in our lives as well. There's millions and billions of them. Some are very close to people. Others are not. That's the tough part to figure out. Some are in places where they shouldn't really be. Like in the middle of San Francisco in some guy's bushes. And they're there all the time. Every day I get amazing videos and light shows from them and gifts and right in the middle of why are they in the middle of San Francisco? They don't have to be. There's some role they play among humans. It's a crazy thing. I've thought about, believe me, you have to go through every thought. What if, in the beginning, I thought, what if this is us? Think about this. I've said this before. What if this is us dead? Don't forget about God and Jesus. Forget about everything you've been told. You have to, because you've been told so many lies. So as a researcher, you have to remove any beliefs, opinions, facts, everything, and think for yourself. That's what I try to tell regular people. Stop thinking. Empty everything you know and rethink it. You're very smart. You can figure this all out by yourself. You didn't need society to tell you what I'm doing is bullshit. You needed to tell you. And if you watch me, there's not a person on earth that can question what I do, what I've said, and what I show. There's not one person on the face of the earth. And if they do it, it's just because I said that. Because, or they're insane. Because if you look at what I show you and what's happened to me, remember, a lot of people don't know the history as well. They have no idea that I've done things that no one in the world will ever do and that they have never done before. And that's part of the problem. They don't know that there's this incredible history. It's all suppressed, okay? I'm shadow banned, just like anyone else that's going to give you this incredible information. I feel very blessed to, that I'm still monetized, but not really. Like it's, I need you guys to be checking in on that. Anyway, you guys, I love you. Sorry for the ADD, like jumping off topic and stuff. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff out fast because my memory's filling up. So I do jump topic to topic, but basically, I'm getting the point across that look, there's no movement. We're talking about most of the beings you're going to deal with when you're seeing these incredible structures. They can be right there. Anytime you're zooming in on an X and you see a black shadow near the X, that is them 99% of the time. Okay? I don't care what your default little pea brain thinks when I'm showing you an X, but that's what it is. Okay, I'll show it to you every single video I've ever done. There's a reason why I have never not shown you them. because so I can be this cocky now and be like, how dumb are you is the question. Seriously. Some guy like 2 weeks ago, he's like, Mark, I've really enjoyed your videos, but I think I've had enough of you insulting other people. I was like, have a great day. Bye. He doesn't belong here. See, do you see the point? He's worried about what I'm saying versus this subject. Okay? He's judging me, the person. Judge away. No one gives a... Okay? Nobody cares what you think about me. Okay? I don't care. You're not going to be teaching me any lessons. I'm here to help you as a gift to you, to teach you things you will never know otherwise. And he's picking on my personality, okay, which I am the first one to tell you that is hugely flawed. Like when I speak, I hate it. I don't like me either. I'm just trying to get the information across. That's all. So instead, like I'm saying, he's not understanding. If anyone understood the awe factor in this, the last thing you would ever do is psychoanalyze my personality. You'd be like, oh my God. You wouldn't psychoanalyze anyone's personality after that. All you would do is be amazed by what's real, by how incredible God really is and what's really happening on this earth. Not worried and casting judgment on others, you psychotic person. Is that casting judgment? No. It's a fact. Remember, I only tell you facts. So if I insult someone, it's an insult, yes, but it's a fact. Okay, I'm not. People call other people's names because their feelings are hurt. I say it out of the fact. There's a big difference there, right? People. So anyway, just trust. Okay, have faith. If you can't in others, just have it in me. I'll make no money by you doing this, but I will change your life forever. Just like I've done to tens of thousands of people. I have 100% success rate. So while you're taking your 2-minute break from your Xbox to type some psycho message, no, you're the only one. It's everyone else is on board. You're one psychotic person that we want to be best friends with. I'm insulting you because I care about you. That's the ultimate thing. I am not a people person. I don't know how to talk this out to make you be like, you know what? I really think he's onto something. I'm going to yell at you until you become my friend, basically. And then I'll kill you with kindness because that's what I'm like you can ask, I have hundreds of close people to me, and every single one of them will tell you the same thing. I have never wavered. Ever will I waver in a friendship with you. And that says something, because I only waver if you piss me off, which is some random unknown person that's sabotaging what I do, which is the most amazing thing on earth. I love you guys. Have a great day. Over now.